From on-screen friendships to real-life bonds, the cast of Girl Meets World grew up before our eyes. But what's life like for them off the set? In this video, we're diving into the personal lives of your favorite stars, what they've been up to, who they're close with, and where life has taken them since the show wrapped. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's catch up with the cast that brought us laughter, love, and plenty of life lessons. First up is Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina was born on May 11th, 1999. That makes her 25 years old. She is a Taurus, if you're into star signs. She grew up in Pennsylvania and started performing super young. Like, she was already singing when most kids were still figuring out how to tie their shoes. But acting wasn't her only talent. Sabrina has an amazing voice. Seriously, she's been dropping songs and albums that are total bops. Her music is catchy, confident, and sometimes even emotional. She's not afraid to talk about real feelings, but she still keeps it fun and fresh. One of the coolest things, she actually started her singing journey by posting videos online. That's right, she was just like any other kid uploading covers on YouTube. But her talent totally stood out, and soon enough, she was signed to a record label. Since Girl Meets World, Sabrina's been on fire. She's released several albums, gone on tour, starred in movies like Work It and Tall Girl, and even performed on Broadway. Yup, she can sing, act, and do live theatre. Talk about triple threat. She's also known for her awesome style, always bold, creative, and a little bit edgy. And even though she's super famous now, fans love her because she's still down to earth, funny, and totally relatable. Second is Rowan Blanchard. Rowan was born on October 14th, 2001, which makes her 23 years old. She is a Libra, known for being thoughtful and creative. She started acting when she was just 5 years old. Yeah, 5. She was basically born ready for the spotlight. But Rowan's not just an actress, she's also a writer, an activist, and someone who speaks out about things that matter. She cares a lot about making the world a better place and isn't afraid to use her voice to talk about big topics like equality, mental health, and being true to yourself. After Girl Meets World, Rowan took on all kinds of cool roles in shows and movies. She was in A Wrinkle in Time, she popped up in Snowpiercer, and she even wrote her own book called Still Here, which is like a mix of journal entries, poems, and thoughts. Super creative stuff. Rowan's also known for being really unique and bold when it comes to fashion. You never know what she'll wear on the red carpet, but it's always something artistic and cool that totally stands out. Even though she's grown up a lot since her Disney Channel days, Rowan still inspires fans to be themselves, ask questions, and not be afraid to think differently. She's proof that you can be smart, strong, and stylish all at the same time. Third is Peyton Meyer. Peyton was born on November 24th, 1998, which makes him 26 years old. He is a Sagittarius, adventurous and chill, just like his character. But in real life, Peyton's journey's pretty cool too. Before Girl Meets World, Peyton didn't have a ton of acting experience, but he landed the role of Lucas after auditioning for Disney Channel and totally nailing it. Lucas was funny, loyal, and had that good guy energy, and Peyton brought all of that to life. After Girl Meets World wrapped, Peyton kept on acting. You might have seen him in the Netflix movie He's All That, and the series American Housewife. He's been trying out different kinds of roles, some funny, some more serious, and he's been growing as an actor big time. Something fun about Peyton, he's a big fan of sports, especially baseball, and he's really into fitness. So when he's not on screen, you'll probably find him hitting the gym, hanging with friends, or just keeping things low-key. Also, fun fact, he got married in real life. In 2021, he tied the knot with his now wife, and they even welcomed their first child not long after. Yep, Lucas from Girl Meets World is a dad now. Peyton's always been a little more private than some of his castmates, but he still shows up for his fans with love and gratitude. He's grown up a lot since his Disney days, but he'll always be Lucas Fryer in our hearts. Fourth is Cory Fogle. Cory was born on August 13th, 1999, which makes him 25 years old. He is a Leo, bold, creative, and a little bit of a show stealer. Sounds just like Fogle, right? Now here's the cool part. Cory was into acting even before his Disney Channel days. He started doing theatre when he was really young, and he loved being on stage. So by the time he landed Fogle, he already knew how to bring a character to life in a big way. After Girl Meets World, Cory switched things up and took on some totally different roles. He acted in a spooky movie called Muro with Octavia Spencer, where he played a much darker, more serious character. Total 180 from Fogle, but it showed just how good of an actor he really is. He's also done a bunch of cool indie projects and short films, and he's even been back on stage doing live theatre, where he started in the first place. And yep, he's still acting, still creating, and always keeping fans guessing about what he'll do next. Outside of acting, Cory's got a love for photography, writing, and just being artsy in general. He's also known for being super supportive of his fans and standing up for things that matter: kindness, creativity, and being yourself. Fifth is August Muro. August was born on August 28, 2007, which makes him 17 years old. His name and birthday match up. How cool is that? He started acting when he was really little, and Girl Meets World was his big break. He was only 6 years old when the show started, but he fit right in with the rest of the cast like a total pro. Even though he was the youngest on set, August always brought big personality and energy. He had great timing, lots of charm, and he could deliver those one-liners like a comedy expert. But guess what? Augie didn't stop there. After Girl Meets World, he kept acting in movies and TV shows. One of his most talked about roles was in a creepy but super cool horror movie called The Nun, from the Conjuring universe. Total switch from the Disney Channel, right? He's also lent his voice to animated shows and starred in a few other projects that show off just how much he's grown. Not just in age, but as an actor too. Outside of acting, August is all about spreading awareness for food allergies, since he has a severe nut allergy himself. He's super passionate about helping kids stay safe and educated, which is seriously awesome. Sixth is Ava Kulka. Ava was born on December 5th, 2006, which makes her 18 years old. She is a Sagittarius, full of fire, fun, and big energy. Sounds exactly like the Ava we saw on screen, right? Even though she was young when she joined the show, Ava already had some acting experience under her belt. She totally knew what she was doing. Her scenes were always packed with dramatic flair and hilarious comebacks. She played the tiny diva role like a total pro, but also showed her sweet side, especially in her adorable moments with Augie. After Girl Meets World, Ava kept that momentum going. She starred in Disney Channel's Sydney to the max as Olive, where she got to show a whole new side of her personality: funny, loyal, and super smart. She's been acting non-stop and picking up bigger roles as she grows up. And get this, Ava's also a singer. She started releasing music with fun pop songs that are all about confidence and being yourself. She's got music videos, cool fashion, and that same fierce energy she had back in her Girl Meets World days. Fans love her for being stylish, confident, and totally real. Whether she's acting, singing, or just hanging out online, Ava shows that you can be bold, kind, and totally unstoppable, even if you're not the tallest in the room. Seventh is Uriah Shelton. Uriah was born on March 10th, 1997. He is 28 years old, and he had been acting for a while before joining the show. You might have seen him in shows like The Glades or Blue, and he even had a role in 13 Reasons Why later on. He's great at both funny and serious roles, and he brought that chill, big brother energy to Josh. Outside of acting, Uriah's super into music. He plays guitar and sings, and he's also really into martial arts. So yeah, he's basically the full package: actor, musician, athlete. Not bad for Uncle Josh, right? Even though he wasn't in every episode, fans definitely remember him. He added a little drama, a little charm, and a whole lot of heart to the show. 8th is Cesi Balagot. Ceci was born on April 2nd, 2001, which makes them 24 years old. They started acting at a young age. Besides Girl Meets World, you might have seen Ceci in shows like Desperate Housewives, or more recently in Monster High, where they voice Frankie Stein in the animated series, and play the role in the live-action movies too. Ceci is also known for being proud of who they are, and using their platform to support others, especially around identity and self-expression. They're a great example of being true to yourself and embracing what makes you different in the coolest way possible. Smackle may have started off all about logic and science, but by the end of the show, she'd stolen fans' hearts. And so had Cesi Balagot. And there you have it. The Girl Meets World crew may have grown up, but they're still out there doing amazing things, acting, singing, creating, and inspiring fans all over the world. From Riley's big heart to Maya's bold moves, from Farkle's genius moments to Augie's cuteness overload, and even Smackle's hilarious one-liners, every cast member brought something special to the show and to real life. It's been so cool catching up with where they are now. And one thing's for sure, they're not done meeting the world yet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, who was your favorite Girl Meets World character? See you next time.